Hi Sag, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your February monthly reading. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck today, and I'm going to pull the cards as they come out. I'm not going to use a set spread. I've been meaning to do it like this for a while, and I kind of waited, and I didn't do it. But this set of readings, I've been doing it like this, and I really like the way it's going, and it's been easier for me to put out the readings. So here we go. This is for Sagittarius. Can we please get a reading for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2022 in love and romance, please? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've got soot everywhere. All right. This is for Sag. Let's give it a shuffle. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2022. What does Sag need to know in love and romance? What does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for February? The cards got very gummy, sticky. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. There you are, Sag. Okay, so it's showing that there's some change. Let's peek on the bottom to get a clue here. Oh, Seven of Swords. So something's going on, and, some new changes come into your life that might not be, comfortable just yet. It might be something where, Six of Swords comes and you move to a new place. You start over. You're leaving a toxic situation. And then with Seven of Swords is kind of trial and error to see what works or what doesn't work. Trying your hand at something new. It can kind of be where you put so much energy out, but it doesn't end up as successful as you would like right away. Or it could be that somebody is doing something, sneaky or lying or cheating or taking advantage in some situation. So let's keep going. The Wheel of Fortune can indicate in love and romance that somebody is coming back into your life, or that somebody's had a change of heart. But this is you. So I feel like it's you who's... Okay, so we've got the Five of Pentacles. And that's the energy of Taurus, but it doesn't have to be a Taurus energy. It's speaking to some kind of concern. I mean, it's winter here as well. And it's either about lack in finances or health or spirituality, like faith. This is the Church, and these two are feeling like they're left out in the cold. Now, on the bottom, there's Ace of Swords. And so, it really does feel, I was going to say, in some cases, you can say the Five of Pentacles is where you can say no to the Church and you can go your own way, and it's not going to be easy, but at least it's your own way, and you're okay with that. Now, in that way, it could be where you speak up for yourself and you cut somebody off, okay? In another way to see this, it could be that somebody's done something sneaky. You saw with the Seven of Swords on the bottom when I pulled the wheel. That another way of looking at it is that, somebody has made you feel like this, cut you off, and you're feeling left out in the cold. So let's keep going. I will pull I can't even speak right now. We will pull oracle cards. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, I said when I saw the Seven of Swords on the bottom, when I pulled this one, I said 6 comes before you leave a toxic situation. And then you're trying to do something new, start over, and it's trial and error. So this is what it feels like. Look at, literally, you see some big change in your life that's happened and feeling like you want to go your own way. I'm going to take that interpretation, standing up for yourself. And here we see a mother and a child being ferried across, and that river, that, lake, water, whatever, it indicates... if you haven't physically left already, you could be mentally have checked out of this relationship or situation, ready to leave. I really feel like this is something where you either have left already or you're planning to leave. The Hangman here is sacrifice. Okay, so maybe for some of you, it can indicate staying in a relationship longer than you wanted to because it benefited perhaps a child or the other person. So, and that in that way, it can speak to the sacrifice or spiritual kind of energy of the hangman. It does indicate a period of being stuck and waiting. Okay, stuck, waiting, things not moving forward, temporary delay. All right. So here we got the Nine of Wands, and that is now, it always comes up after a breakup or some kind of divorce or something like that. And I'm not saying this is a divorce, but it does look like, you know, leaving some situation. They're leaving again, right? With the Eight of Cups, it's walking away from something that was unfulfilling. You gave it your best shot. It's trying to make it to the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after, but it's falling short. And so walking away from this, there's no big fight, there's no drama. It's the cups are stacked neatly. It's saying that you've already, it was a long time coming. It's not a surprise to anybody. It's kind of like where you, I feel like it's an energy of where you finally stand up for yourself and you're like, no, this time, this is it. This is where I finally had my limit. I knew for a long time that I should have been, you know, that you deserve better than this or whatever the situation may be, but then putting up with it for a long time. So this looks like it was a long time coming. The Wounded Warrior card shows the bandage on the head. They've been injured. They've got their guard up. So as I said, this comes up when you leave a situation and then, you know, you're feeling very vulnerable and defensive and you have a guard up with people. Okay. And feeling like you have to be vigilant. All right. Yeah, so there's success indicated here with the Ten of Wands. Hard work, I see a 9 and it goes up to the 10. And I love seeing the Fool on the bottom because that's what happens after you kick up your feet and relax here. The house is right here. It's saying with this card, one more big push and you're going to be able to kick up your feet and relax. I see this whole like journey trip here of like leaving something, going your own way, choosing your own path, taking the harder, more difficult path, especially like right now during the winter time and doing this at a time where it's not so convenient or comfortable, and still maintaining, sticking to your guns, and with the Ten of Wands, being able to overcome everything, working hard towards your goals. So this is success and great strength, great pressure and overcoming. And with tens, it's a completion. There's a 10 here, completion number, the 10 here. It's saying that you're going to be able to go into this Fool energy very soon. And the Fool energy in this way is a very good energy. This person is the opposite of the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden. The Fool energy is just optimistic again. They're walking on sunshine. They're happy. They're looking forward to their future. They might not have the perfect plan. They might not have all the stuff that they are going to need for the rest of their life or whatever, but they're just so happy to be free. And this is a fresh start, clean slate. So I'm going to put these two together. What else do we have here? So this looks like, okay. Okay, so we got 3 cards. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords. So this could be mother energy, a wife energy. It can be a Capricorn in your life. And here with the Queen of Pentacles, it might be that, you know, somebody has the power and the ability to cause a lot of stress, anxiety, and toxicity here. On the bottom, the High Priestess is saying you already know who this person is. Trust your intuition when it comes to what is right and what's wrong. Go with your gut instincts or your feelings. And with this, it's also saying that a secret could be revealed because she sees beyond the veil and she knows all. So something to do. It could be either you or somebody else, the person you're dealing with, who feels perhaps a little vindictive, maybe an ex, somebody who has the power and who is perhaps a little bitter about this, how things ended. Because the Nine of Swords is a nightmare card. Ooh, that one flew. So we got the Queen of Wands here. So we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, you got the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. But anyways, the Queen of Wands is someone who could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But if this is you, this is, it's giving me this vibe of somebody who is perhaps from some kind of vacation destination type place, because the Four of Swords can be taking a trip. It's about getting your energy back up and healing, but in today's time, it could be vacation, staycation, or taking care of yourself, getting your energy back up, healing. So I like this because, you know what, I'm going to take it as I feel like it's about you taking care of yourself. Getting your healing on, getting your energy back up. And then Queen of Wands is somebody who takes care of their appearance, the way they dress, puts effort in exercise, good eating habits, fashionable, attractive, inspiring, that type of energy. So it looks like this is going to be good for you in the way that the hard times will be over and you will push through it. And then when you're packing light, the opposite of the bag lady here, then you have this time to be able to take care of yourself and feel beautiful again and feel like your life is your own. I keep getting the same theme here with the readings. It's I call it the lead shoes, like the 2 years of everybody being stuck after the hellish crap that's been going on. And, it feels like everyone's got the same idea in their head, which is the lead shoes are going to come off soon. And everyone's going to be, they've had enough time to stew in their juices and think about what they want out of life. And then now, when things go back to normal, appreciating everything even more and valuing your life more. All right. Here we go again with the Seven of Swords. So we've got some decision that needs to be made. We've got the new moon here. I think it's new moon in Aquarius, either tomorrow or something like that. And that's fantastic energy for new beginnings. If you've got a lot of male energy, the fire energy, then new moons are great for you. Like, I freaking love new moons. So I have moon in Aries. So new moon energy, new beginning, feeling empowered while you need to make a choice. Okay? 2 decisions that you're weighing here, being pulled in 2 different directions. And this is Seven of Swords, is somebody is doing something. I don't know how else to put it. This is indicating someone sneaking off with 5 swords. Swords are about air energy, speech, mind, intellect. And so it's something to do with being sneaky about something related to the swords energy. Somebody trying to influence your decision, or you trying to, perhaps, if I have to look at it that way, trying to decide whether or not you should do something that may not be above board. Okay, may not be very honorable. Okay, so Hermit is on the bottom, and the Hermit is saying trust again in your inner wisdom, and it looks like you're going to choose to be solo. Okay, it looks like the Hermit energy is somebody who is okay to say no to things until they find the right thing, until they find somebody worth stepping out of the cave for, somebody who knows their value and who has value of their own. It looks like you're weighing 2 options here, and you're going to choose to be solo. Any other final messages? And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards. All right. It fell on top of the Seven of Swords. Yeah, something's enticing you, okay? Like, there is something that is juicy that you're considering, but you know it might not be right to do. And it might be with somebody who's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a sensitive type of person, mature. It could be a healer, a doctor, teacher, someone spiritual, or, as I said, a water sign. And the Seven of Cups, it looks like, that this person when you think about being with them, it might like open up a whole bunch of doors for you. You might be daydreaming. This is the card of daydreaming, imagining all the things that are possible, jewels, victory, the castle, beauty, all these wonderful things. And you know, you're feeling it because you got the Queen of Wands energy. It's all about you right now to take care of yourself because you came out of something shitty. So, and you know, hard and difficult. And then you push through and now you're really, it feels like you just want to be selfish. You just want to take care of yourself. And so this option comes up, this person. And I would just say, be careful because we'll see. We'll see. I'll pull Oracle cards because for some reason, there's a sneaky element here with the Seven of Swords. Should I, shouldn't I type of energy with this person. And especially maybe because you just came out of something, right? You just came out of something and you have your guard up. Let's see what we have for Sag. Right away. Oh my goodness, 3 cards. Okay. So we have Destiny, Dark Male. So Dark Male is referring to somebody who could be melanated, could be also a lover type energy only because his shirt is open all the way to his stomach. And it could be somebody who's got dark hair, dark eyes. So there's somebody who has this dark male aesthetic that is regarding this reading. It could be this King of Cups as well, okay? So, or it could be you. Gifts and destiny. So you see, that's fantastic. Okay, beauty queen, I told you. You're taking care of yourself. You are enjoying taking care of yourself and being the center of attention right now. After a hard time, somebody put you through it. You're like, I'm worth more than this. I'm out. Yeah, it's winter. Yeah, it's difficult. It's not convenient. It's a pain in the butt, but I'm out. And you choose yourself. You take good care, and it heals you. It heals you, and you get options. So you got destiny, dark male. Your destiny is a dark male who gives you gifts. Like I said, melanated, dark hair, dark eyes. Somebody like that's in the reading. And you'll know who they are because they're giving you gifts, and they're your destiny. Okay? So let's pull one more love oracle card, and then another card, and then we'll be finish the reading. This is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. All right. Romance Angels, can we please get a card for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What do they need to know for this reading, please? Can we give them guidance? What do they need to know in love and romance for February 2022? What advice or guidance is there for Sagittarius? What does Sag need to know for February? What does Sagittarius need to know? What advice is there for Sagittarius for February 2022? Can we get a card, please, for Sag for February 2022? What do they need to know? There we go. Codependency. And on the bottom, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So codependency is the card here. It could mean several things about having dependencies. It could be about drugs, alcohol, toxic connections with people who rely on you too much, where it's exhausting and you can't even like take care of yourself properly because of how dependent they are. Or it could be you doing that to somebody else. And it's showing that this kind of very dependent energy, it's dragging you down. And that's what the obstacle here is, okay? With this Queen of Pentacles, Magician, and the Nine of Swords. Because we do see stress with the Nightmare card. And then, you know, this feeling like, maybe it's saying that you feel like you're being selfish, okay? You feel like, should you, shouldn't you, you want to leave, you're done, you're not, you want to stand up do your own thing, stand up for yourself, but you feel like it's selfish. Maybe you feel guilty, like should you, shouldn't you? Anyways, so it's saying this codependent relationship here with somebody that is, you know, dragging you down and causing obstacles. And calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. Help bring you together. So there's somebody that you're thinking about, whoever this person is, and is saying, thinking positive. And along with prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you guys together, basically. I feel like I'm kind of not explaining enough about that card. So I think let's see if there's any extra bits with calling in your soulmate. Yeah, okay. So it's speaking to, there's a whole bunch of different soulmates, people you make agreements with in your past or in your past life to reconnect again. There's lessons you learn from each other. And there's all types of soulmates. And it says, aside from these kind of prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, it also means working on yourself so that you epitomize the qualities you're seeking in a partner. And I already see that you're doing that here with the Queen of Wands. So if you want a great sense of humor, develop it within yourself and so on, like law of attraction, basically. All right, so last card for the day is going to be Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace. Can we get a card, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February, please. For February, what does Sag need to know for February 2022, please? What does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for February 2022, please? What does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for February 2022, please? What does Sag need to know? Feather, think first before you judge. Basic witch, potion, remember to practice self-love. And it looks like you are going to be practicing self-love. All right, and these are really short. So let me see, 26. It says, did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. So this is speaking to some maybe social situation, or a family member, a sister, or a friend, or an acquaintance. This is not really, I don't feel like it's romantically related. It's saying that think first before you judge. It's giving this energy of gossip, low vibes, and being manipulated perhaps by the people around you into a stand that really, doesn't go with your nature. Okay, so 24. We have, you're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That could mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. So this is speaking to taking some time out for yourself for self-care. And there's little new moon earrings over here. Those are kind of a little bit harsh, but it's speaking to some hardship or some toxic situation here. Okay, I feel like that's more social. All right, that's your reading, Sag, for February. I don't know, as soon as I started your reading, it's like I can't move my jaw to speak. Everything went slow-mo like a turtle. Okay, I can barely get the words out. I don't know what the vibes are for this, but it feels very draining, like very heavy, like something is weighing you down. And if that's the case, I mean, that makes sense. Everybody's going through something like that right now. I would suggest trying to, surround yourself with beautiful things, happy things, things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy, like the self-care. And it looks like you're going to do that. You're going to feel beautiful. You're going to get your energy back up. You're going to take good care of yourself. And then there's these goodies waiting for you. So that's great news. But in terms of social stuff, if there's somebody who's trying to drag you into some petty conflict, I would say steer clear because it's toxic and there's only negative karma to be gained from that situation. All right, that's it. That's your reading. I'll be back with your weeklies after I'm done these. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.